So, hello friends, welcome back to our channel Exam Buddy. Now let's do our assignment, software testing week 7th, assignment 7. So the first question is, how many partitions will be there for the input CGPA if we consider only valid inputs? So these are the option 3 partitions, 5 partitions. So the answer of our first question is A, 3 partitions. Now the second question is, do the test input CGPA equal to 8, CGPA equal to 9, CGPA equal to 9.5 belong to the same partition? So these are the option, and the answer of our second question is A. Yes, they belong to the same partition. Now the third question is, what is the expected output for the test case containing CGPA equal to 8 is as input. So these are the option, and the answer of our third question is A. Eligibility for offer above in INR 20 lakh equal to per annum, and if no such offer exists, eligible for all offers. Now the fourth question is, state true or false a student has a CGPA of 6 and will be eligible to appear for placement for companies with a salary offer of INR 20 lakh. True or false? So the answer of our fourth question is B, false. Now the fifth question is, which of the following is a correct partitioning of input? So these are the option, and the answer of our fifth question is C. Both the option above can be valid partition. Now the sixth question is, among the various coverage criteria for input space partitioning, which is the most expressive and which is the least expressive? So these are the option, and the answer of our sixth question is B. Now the seventh question is, state true or false multiple base choice coverage subsumes pairwise coverage. So true or false. So the answer of our seventh question is A, true. Now the eighth question is, which criteria below will have a maximum number of test cases? So these are the option, and the answer of our eighth question is B, all combinations criteria. Now the ninth question is, when does p-wise coverage criterion become the same as all combinations coverage criterion? So these are the option, and the answer of our ninth question is B. Now the 10th question is, state yes or no. While partitioning the inputs using equivalence partitioning, both valid and invalid inputs need to be considered. Yes or no. So the answer of our 10th question is A, yes. Now submit your answer. Thank you friends for watching our video.